Hi students, I myself Professor Jeffin from India who is going to explain you in deep about operations management in a sequential manner to your students. This course is made to students to understand what is operations management and what are the functions and different levels are there in it, and also I will explain about the principles and strategies to be followed to become a brilliant operations management professional. So, here I am going to start this course now. So, please take notes and be concentrated to go deep and learn about operations management. So, are you ready, students? I am going to talk about the basic introductions in the next slide. So, we will start with an introduction here. You will learn about the basics definitions of operations management to know the meaning of it so you can understand it very easily. The first point which I have mentioned here is that the operations management is the administration of business practices to create the high level of efficiency which is possible within an organization. Here, what the definition says operations management is an organization within a business administration of a company which is created in order to produce high level of efficiency to support the organization to become a successful and a leading company in the global market. The second point which I have mentioned, that is about it is concerned with converting materials and labor into goods and services as efficiently as possible to maximize the profit of an organization, which means operations management always concerned about the each and every process within an organizations to make goods and services as efficient as possible to maximize the profit of an organization. So in this part you have learned what is operations management. So we will further move on to the next slides. And in this slide, we are going to learn about the principles of operations management. There are totally 9 principles that should be followed by you to be a successful person in this field. I will explain each one separately to understand the principles very clearly. The first one is the variance. Variance is part of every process. People should always think in different ways to solve a problem, to find a solution to it, rather than getting stuck in a one way process. The second one is casualty. Problems are often symptoms, so get to the root cause. So, if a problem occurs, you will have to go into the deep to find out the root cause. By this method, the problem will not bother you and the product in the future. The third one is managed passion. People with a passion for their jobs will drive your company towards success, which means every operation management professionals should have a person towards their job that will automatically drive your company to the success point. The fourth one I'm going to talk about is humility. You don't have to know everything, which means a person should concentrate and master only his own work to achieve their goals in a very rapid manner. The fifth one is success. Define success and change with the market, which means You have to achieve every goals in the given time and also should have the capability of changing and aligning with the current market. The sixth one is reality. There is no universal solution to the problems in your business, which explains that you have to find different ways to resolve the problem to achieve your goals. The seventh one is organization. You must organize all aspects of production into a coherent role, which means you have to organize each and every process of production in a clear and easy way to understandable by every employee in the organization. The eighth one is fundamentals. Other two fundamentals such as accurate inventory records, which means stick to the fundamentals to create and maintain accurate inventory records because inventory is an very important division on every manufacturing sector. So, if inventory records are correctly maintained, there will be more profit for an organization. The last one is accountability. People try harder when they are held accountable. In operations management, each and every work should be divided and done by every employees. So if any failure or problem arises, they will be trying harder to solve it because each of them responsible for their own work. So that's it, students. You have finished and learned the principles of operations management, which are essential for becoming an operations management professional. Now, we are going to move on to the next slide. So, students, in this slide, we are going to learn about the different levels of operations management. There are three levels in operations management. They are strategic, tactical, and the third and final one is operations. These are the levels introduced in operation management to achieve the organizational goals in a very efficient manner. I am going to talk about the first level, that is strategies. Strategies are always developed by the operations manager to achieve the company goals. The second one is tactics. Tactics is the which are made under strategies and also acts as a steps to implement the strategies. The third and final one is the operations, which is mainly concerned with daily control of productions such as scheduling, monitoring, and adjusting. So that's all, students. We have learned the different levels in operations management. So now we are going to move on to the next slide for to learn more topics. So students, in this slide we are going to see and learn operations management cycle which are involved in every professional activities. So students, first one is assessment, which means you as an operation management professional have to know about the customer needs. This can be gathered from the previous product reviews. The next one is planning. Here you have to plan about the needs of materials and labor for your upcoming products. The next step is implementation. Here you have to implement your planning in the production area to achieve your goals. The next process is monitoring. Here you have to monitor each and every production process so that the employees who are working in the production department will work efficiently to complete their task. The next step is reporting. So, after the production process is completed, a report has to be made which consists of the materials used, number of employees worked in that process, and the time taken to produce a product are made into a report. So the next step will be auditing. Here the reports are interpreted by the finance and HR professionals to assign the fund needed to be distributed to the employees and the materials distributor. The next and final step is the evaluation process. Here, the report and auditing reports are sent to the higher authority to review, and they will give permissions to the products to be on sale to the customers. So that's all. We have learned about the operations management cycle very clearly. So, students, we will move on to the next slide. So, students, in this slide, we are going to study about the function and roles in operations management. There are totally 10 functions and roles. I am going to explain it about to you. The first one is planning and implementing manufacturing plans. In this type of roles, the operations management professional will be assigned to work for an organization to find the perfect location. Then they have to plan and implement their ideas to construct a manufacturing plant. And the second one is managing projects. In these type of roles, the operation management professional will be assigned with the task of project management, and they have to take and oversee the work done by the employer to complete a project within the given time. The third one is planning information systems. In this type of roles, the operations management professional will plan and produce different types of data and comparison charts to provide the information to the customers. The fourth one is helping to design and develop products and services. In these roles, operation management professionals should help and encourage the employee to their work in an accurate way, and also customer will be more satisfied by the charismatic work of the organization. The fifth one is managing delivery to customers in a very timely manner. Operation management professionals will always overseeing the delivery process to deliver the goods to the customers in an accurate time. The sixth one is optimizing quality control. In this type of roles, the operation management professional will be assigned with the task of checking the quality of the product along with the quality controller to produce a good quality products. The seventh one is conducting procurement and purchasing. In this type of roles, the operation management staffs will conduct search for getting good quality of materials from the correct material distributor, and these employees mainly tasked to search and buy the best products which are available in the market. The eighth one is managing logistics. In these roles, you have to produce detailed organization implementation of a complex process. The next one is managing transportation and logistics. In this type of roles, the main task is to manage the daily activities of transportation and also should see that the products are distributed to the customer in the correct time without any delay. The last one is managing inventory. Inventory is the main process in a manufacturing plant because all the extra materials from previous manufacturing process are stored here. So if a new manufacturing operations takes place, the person who is known as an inventory analyst will have the data of materials in the inventory store. So by this process, they can use the old materials to the new manufacturing process. This will move the particular organization to the top in the global market. And that's all, students. We have covered the functions and roles in operations management, and now we are going to the next slide. So students, in this slide, I am going to teach you about the different strategies which are used by the operations management professionals. And I will start with the first topic, that is use of data. Analytics are essential for strong planning, adjustments and decision making. Two common types are efficiency matrices and effectiveness matrices. In this process, the analytics are the perfect option which will help to gather different types of data to gather and make comparisons, and that will be very good to the organizations for their upcoming challenges. And the basic charts which are used for analysis in operation management sectors are line chart, bar chart and etc. By this process we can make planning process very easily and can make effective decision making. The second one is inventory analysis. To manage inventory in the supply chain, ABC analysis is used, which is also called Pareto analysis. It divides inventory into three categories: A, B, and C. A has the most value and tightest controls, and C has the least. Pareto analysis, it is a statistical technique in decision making used for the selection of a limited number of tasks that produce a significant overall effect. It uses the Pareto principle, also known as 80 by 20 rule. The idea that by doing 20% of the work you can generate an 80% of the benefit of doing the entire job. Next one is data challenges. Data is often siloed, which makes it difficult to compare, but newer systems and setups are making this easier and helping analysts and managers examine data in new helpful ways, which means that more number of data are very difficult to interpret. So advanced systems and setups are making it easier and helping managers to examine data very easily. The next one is process design. Researching, forecasting, and developing a sound process that expertise and energy, but the results can be very lasting. Which means for designing a new process, you should take enough time to develop a good process, and the results can be lost for more years because of your exceptional work and the amount of valuable time spent in it. The next one is forecasting and goal settings. The best forecasting often combines a look at historical data with analysis of changing conditions. Forecasting. The operation management professionals should always do a detailed forecast with good analysis for the upcoming changing conditions. So, this will really be helpful to the organization and enhance a good way ahead in upcoming years. The next one is collaboration among departments. With good communication and collaboration, operations management can work effectively with finance, sales, marketing, human resources, and other departments. Operation management professionals should have good communication skills to collaborate with other departments like finance, sales, etc. to achieve their goals in a very efficient manner. The next one is being green, which means ecological soundness has created a strategy and necessity at companies nowadays, especially in manufacturing sectors. And the last and final one is managing people. With all the advancements in machinery and technology, people remain critical to the equation, though often in different types of jobs. Which means managing people in an organization is a essential skill for an operation management professionals. These skills are very useful so that they can discuss with the employee and together they can achieve the organizational goals. And that's all. We have learned a lot and we have completed these 7 strategies which are followed by the business professionals. So, have you understand and be bright in your future? This is a very important one because strategies are followed by many professionals and they have achieved their position in a very well manner. So students, we are going to the next slide. Students, in this slide, we are going to talk and know the importance of operations management. There are 6 points which are very, very important for every professionals in operation management sector. The first one is customer service. This is the main role of operation management professionals, that they have to satisfy the customer needs and to deliver the product to them in a timely manner so that an organization can get more popularity in the global market. The second one is product or service quality. It is very important to produce a product with good quality materials so that the customers will be satisfied and they will like your gesture and your organizations. The next one is correctly functioning process. Operation management is a key role in an organization. So you should really take care of your work in a timely manner of completion and should do your work with 100% efficiency. The fourth one is market competitiveness. In this topic, Operation management professionals should always keep an eye on the changing market to go on a pair to lead the competitors in the upcoming projects. The fifth one is technological advances. In today's world, everywhere you are going, you are traveling, you will see lot of new technologies because there are so much scientists and they are inventing new technologies for every minute. So always have the passion to learn new technologies to sustain in the global market to make the way to achieve your career goals. The last and final one is profitability. This is the important point for every organization. In this point, operation management professionals will be very beneficial for the organization. You should be always research and make good analysis to make this possible to your organization by having good negotiation skills, which is essential for every business professionals, because for every organization the product should be done in a very good quality with a cheap amount of cost. So students, we have covered the importance of operations management, and these are the six key points you have to learn in your career to go forward in your race, and after few years you will be in a manager level position if you follow these six important points. So that's it. We are going to the next slide. So students, in this slide, we will learn about what are the skills needed to become an operation management professional. I have 5 points which are very important one. And the first one is the operation management professional should have strong communication skills. It is a main thing in operation management professionals that they should have strong and very fluent communication skills, because operation management professionals will always have to work with other departments to achieve their daily goals. The second one is good motivational skills. Motivational skills that will always encourage other employees and to support them in various activities to do a complex work in an easy manner. The third one is strong negotiation skills. So students, this is the most important skills needed for business professionals, because operation manager professionals will always have to try to negotiate some prices while having conversation with the material distributor. By this way there will be more profit for the organization. The fourth one which I am going to talk about is exceptional organizational skills. In this part, the operation management professionals will have good organizational skills like planning, scheduling, and distributing. Also, they will solve every kind of data in a very understandable manner to every other department's members. The last and final skill that need by operation management professional is awareness of internal and external customer needs. The operation management professionals will have to do various analysis to satisfy the internal and external customer needs, so that the organization customer base will rapidly increase. And by following these skills, the students Are you hearing me? By following these five skills, you will be a very potential manager within 3 to 4 years. So that's all. We have covered everything, and you have learned what are the skills to become an operation management professional. So thank you students. That's it. You have finished the course in an excellent way. In my opinion, I have covered most of the basic and very important topics about operations management. And you will be receiving your course completion certificates very soon, which will be very useful for your career. I will advise you students, please take this course serious. Don't waste your time. Every minute in this course is very essential for your career in operations management. So if you have any queries, I have provided my email ID in the top right corner. So please note it. So thank you once again for choosing my course. Best of luck students and professionals. And this is Professor Jeffin signing off.